to the dining room makeover reveal. Now, we used items we already have around the house, and we put on a new coat of paint. And helping us put it all together, interior designer and lifestyle expert Jennifer Adams was very gracious and helped us with all of this.
You didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, I know.
Look how tough work. Making decisions, you usually break a lot of sweat doing that.
Well, we already changed the look of our dining room with a fresh coat of paint last week.
Yes, it made a huge difference.
Well, let's show. Go ahead. You can go. Keep talking.
We used the Clark and Kensington pineapple mousse in case anyone wants to see the color that we used. I think I broke the reveal before we showed the reveal.
Well, let's see the original paint before and after. So there's, and you went in and I remember you telling us that it's like the one coat sort of coverage thing because primer is in.
We used a paint from Clark and Kensington that has a built-in primer. It covered up everything flawlessly. You can't see any bleed through, and it made it be able to paint it in less time.
Now we, because we are on a budget, we went shopping in our own house.
Yes.
For everything that we wanted. And what should we consider when we're going through our own house and shopping for things?
Explore every nook and every cranny, to include the barn, the closets, the guest bedroom, even the living room, existing places. I like to take a picture of each of the items, also take a picture of the room you're trying to decorate. Then your vision board helped us so much when we put the room together.
Oh, that one you put together?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
well, you were behind that.
You both did it together, but it
helped.
So if you take that photo, put it on the board, and then take pictures of the item, you can actually move those items around the room without moving them at all, and then decide what you want to put in the space.
Okay, well, yesterday we went shopping.
Yes.
So let's take a look at what we did, what we found.
You and Mark have already curated pieces you love.
Well, we started with the orchid and then this piece. Okay, and the colors.
Because this will bring in the color tone that you want in your dining table.
Right.
Plus, this I like better than the big clunky credenza that's in the dining room now, because that was hard for the traffic flow. This might be better.
This is going to be really good.
Repurposing at its best.
Okay, I love these candlesticks only because it goes with the color for the room. What do you think, Mark?
What's going on here, ladies?
We're going into the shed right now. Would you like to join us?
Just like all the viewers have a closet full of stuff, you guys have a barn, so it's a perfect place to shop.
I know. I live there.
We're here at your barn, and now we're going to shop.
There's a plethora of fun stuff in here.
Oh,
come in.
These would be perfect.
These are perfect, these chairs.
I can't believe they're already sitting here. Look. This is like what you find in your attic. This is a good color.
Oh, look, Mark, we can put your photographs in here. Look at.
Oh, nice.
And if you don't have enough, you can paint extras to match, because this is a common size. What about a chandelier?
Look at this.
It's a good one.
Right.
Do we need a rug? Because there's a rug.
Why don't we bring these out?
All right.
You're big and strong. Can you grab them down for us?
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, look, I found some candelabras. It might be too small.
Well, you can paint these.
Yeah, we can. Okay.
This is great.
Perfect.
Come on, Steinis, we have a show to do.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. You put me to work a little bit.
We had so much fun going through that whole thing. It was great shopping in your own home.
It was so much fun. I got a little scared by some of the props.
I know there's some Halloween stuff out there that's a little bit scary, and you actually threw a snake on me, which we didn't put in there. It's a fake one. All right, should we take a look at our dining room?
Absolutely.
Shall we go over and take a peek?
Let's see the old dining room first.
Take a look at the old. That's what it looked like.
Remember, we had the dark walls, a lot of red and a lot of brown, and we had a lot of big clunky furniture in here, and so we had to change up that just a little bit.
Now, and the spirit of what we sort of shared with you is we wanted to open it up and make it lighter, brighter. Right?
You did more vivacious and have a good, fun energy in here, and you had an inspiration piece that Mark made for you that you love, and that helped.
And here we go.
It is.
Our inspiration piece right here was the orchids that Mark made. This was his photograph. And so we designed the whole room around it and went shopping in our house for everything that goes with this, including these beautiful frames that Mark suggested that we put on here.
And you repainted them.
Yeah, they've been repurposed in
to actually match the dining room that got repainted. Can you believe this is the exact dining room table that was sitting here before?
Yeah.
It's hard to believe.
It is, isn't it?
And then we moved that same tone around the room and brought them up into more of Mark's photographs here to add more vivacious color. But it's got the same wood tone from the orchid frame here to the dining room to your piece that you had in the other place in the house.
Right, and then of course we had to incorporate flowers. What I did in the backyard is we have these beautiful hydrangeas. I cut them because the color was perfect. It's a neutral color, but what's great about hydrangeas is that they'll dry and you can keep them. So we pulled everything from our backyard as well. So we didn't even have to go out and buy new flowers.
You know what I love even more about what you did? you've got a lot of white in these photographs. So you have to address that white and move it around the room. And you did that by just simply placing white roses in the arrangement, and it just tied the entire look together. And now we can walk around the room so much easier because you don't have that big clunky piece of furniture that wasn't even...
That was over here,
Yes, and it wasn't even really to scale for the room. So now we have no furniture on the wall, but the whole wall is balanced. It draws your eye up and down because the entire room is now...
This is what draws my eye up, is the
Chandelier, you guys.
That's from the barn.
Isn't that great? We got this from the barn. We went out and got candles. We did not have those lying around the house, but we did get candles. A little bit of an expense there.
And look at this runner. This costs nothing.
Yeah.
It's just for one of your DIY projects, and you just toss it across the table.
And then brought in the orchids, because we had orchids around the house. We put it there. I just want to mention we were going to do something with the wall here, because sometimes when you do things, you put it together and you see, this is not going to work so well. There was a lot of color in here. So what did you suggest, Mark? That
I'm going to show you a technique on how you can make this feel like more of a unified collection. We're going to do that in an upcoming episode. We're also going to show you how we refinished this and the frames and made them all come together as one.
I need to know when that's airing, because I'm going to watch.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll learn that.
This is lovely. Thank you so much.
All right, one more before and after as we step away.
Thank you.
Here is the before, and the after's coming. While you look at that, I'll tell you Jennifer's tips on how to shop in your own home, available on our Pinterest page, pinterest.com/Home and Family TV, and more design inspiration from Jennifer at jenniferadams.com. And please follow her on her Twitter at Jennifer Adams.